Morning, Ed's Fishing Expedition. Just wanted to kind of go over my truck setup. Not a big deal, but just kind of show what I did for camping out in my truck. I'm no pro photographer, so it'll be what it's going to be. Anyway, nice little shot of the camp. Got my stunt tent. That's where I keep stuff that I want to store in the truck. Makes it look like the camp is occupied when I'm 4 miles down the road fishing. But let's get to it. See what it looks like moving forward. 2010 Tundra. Got the Lear extended top on there. Probably looks like a mess in there right now. Good thing with those vote for me signs, when they're done, they are actually pretty useful. I've discovered that it's plasticized cardboard, or whatever you want to call it, and it has air cells, and therefore it's insulating. And on this side, as you can see, I've got some Reflectix. I've got more over in the tent. I just didn't feel like putting it all up. Usually I'll put it up on this window and across the back, and then across the back window here when it's really cold. It was only about 38 degrees out last night. Usually this is down, but it's got a little rainy, wet from a couple days ago. But this is just, like I said, a quick. So made my bed. Got this. I like to have this piece here on the end of the bed because it's a 6'6" bed. I'm 6'3", and my feet still want to hit the back window. So this way my feet's on the on this piece of wood and not on the actual glass where you get condensation. Then I've got kind of a pass through here, as you can see, for some easy to access stuff up under here. And I know I've probably overbuilt this thing more than a lot of people. As you can see, it feeds through, and right through there I can put my full-size splitting axe, my Fisker, up in there and pull it out when I need. Nice and easy. Get up inside, and it's pretty much the same thing. Again, I got a piece of that corrugated plastic that kind of keeps condensation and the cold off that window from dropping in. I put that up last night. It's kind of helpful. Without the what do you call it, that bed liner, the carpet thing, it gets a little cold in here. But got my curtain put up. It's velcroed, so if I want to take it down, do whatever, I can do that. Then over here on this side, ow, there goes my fingernail. I can lift that up. Over here is usually where I keep my pillow and my sleeping bag on that side. Over here I keep some critical junk, my camp stove. There we go. My camp stove, I've got a Camp Chef Striker, works great. Much less than those stupid Jetboil things that aren't worth what they are charging. For my heater unit, I got this old dog. This is an old Sport Cat from long ago. This is a catalytic heater. So I leave this on, about the middle of the night. I'll get up, maybe turn it on when it's cold out. Being a catalytic heater, there are no fumes, so as I did last night, this thing's all closed up. and I run it. I don't get carbon monoxide poisoning from it. So kind of a nice thing. But usually this will unscrew and then it'll sit back up in here and it all discombobulates. Got the gas bottle, got the pedestal that it sits on. It's got little legs that flip out. This thing is awesome. I bought this about 20 years ago. I've got another one. The what do you call it? The little buddies and all those things. They put out about 8 to 10,000 BTU, which in the back of a truck or anywhere, it's way too much. So you don't run it. You can't run it. So you got to get up 2-3 times a night to kind of heat things up. With the Sport Cat, which they don't make anymore and you can't find anymore, but I got them long ago, I can leave it on all night long, and it, like last night was about, I think it was 36 degrees and 35 degrees. I was comfortable, no problem. Woke up comfortable. Of course, I got to get up at 2 in the morning to go to the bathroom, take a leak out the back side of the truck, so I got to climb out in my underwear and my my sandals, and that gets a little cold, but crawl back in, it's nice and toasty, and wake up in the morning, it's and toasty. So yeah, over here, this is, as you can imagine, this section is cut away for the fender well, you know, like over here on this side. And so it's cut back in. I got this walled actually, so I could pick this up and take everything, I could pull it out, leave everything in, I guess. It also keeps everything nice and organized. But over here, I keep my tarps, I keep my ropes, and this works pretty good for me. I don't have any problems. If I need to access something, like last night, middle of the night, I decided to get the Sport Cat out and turn it on, no problem. Made a little doodad here to hold it up, works great, and that's it. I've got a what is it, a 3-inch, 4-inch foam mattress from Home Depot. Then I have this old duck down, it's a mattress cover for when you rent cabins off in the boonies, and this is about 25-year-old cover. Anyway, it works great to throw that on top of my mattress, and then keeps everything else all nice and pretty in here, and pretty much works great. I've got this light now. It works well enough, and then I've got a lantern in there, and it works well enough, but I got some lights. I'm going to install some lights. I'm going to probably do that bed mat thing in here and make it a little more insulated. But that's it for now. Hopefully you got some ideas. I think I did a video on how I lock my window at night. And if this was closed, you flip that down, and then I got my little lock and ernies. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get these out one-handed. Hang on. Right, so I made these. I crimped up a piece of cable, put a little turnbuckle on there, and I basically just slip that on over there, slide that down, and then I can just hook it, and it works fine. I know there's a bunch of other options or things people have made. I might do mine a little different and drill a hole here so that This will actually be turned around and down here, or connected to a screw somewhere here where I could just swing. It'll always be there, and then I can just swing it in and hook it. As you saw a second ago, for me to leave it back here, I gotta kind of hang it, and if I don't, it wants to fall and rattle around and fall apart. But anyway, I got 2 of those, works on both sides, and once that's down, it's locked. So that's mostly for Walmart parking lot camping or wherever. And again, I got the raised top on this thing, so as you can see, I can sit on my bed. The bed, I think I made that 10 inches high, so it sits just above the top of the wheel well, and yet I could just barely touch. I'm comfortable. You know, I don't really sit in here and watch movies and play video games. But if I do, I got a smaller folding chair I can put over in this area, and yeah, I could sit in here if I wanted, if it were raining and whatever. But I usually don't do that. So this is just mostly for sleeping. So anyway, hope you got some ideas. Got any questions? Post them below. Hope you like my video, and we'll see you next time.